Our Indian constitution has adopted various provisions from the constitutions of other countries. From the British, we took the parliamentary system and the rule of law. From the United States, we adopted the concept of fundamental rights and judicial review. From Australia, we borrowed the idea of concurrent lists. And from Canada, we took the concept of a strong central government. This unique blend has served India well, providing flexibility and adapting to the times. It's all rather fascinating, wouldn't you say? Britain, Britain, land of tea, crumpets, and an unwritten constitution. You heard right. Unlike most countries with their hefty tomes of laws, Britain marches to the beat of a different, rather intriguing drum. We've no single document labelled the Constitution, but fear not, dear reader, for we're not a nation in chaos. Our system, you see, is a patchwork quilt stitched together over centuries. It's a fascinating blend of laws, conventions, and judicial pronouncements. Intrigued? Read on, and let's unravel this mystery together. Continuing from our introduction, let's delve into the parliamentary system, the beating heart of British governance. Imagine it as a grand stage where elected members of Parliament, MPs, gather to debate, discuss, and ultimately make laws. These MPs represent constituencies across the nation, giving voice to the concerns and aspirations of the people. It's a system of representative democracy, you see. The party with the most MPs elected forms the government, with their leader becoming Prime Minister. Think of it as a grand game of musical chairs, with the winning party getting to steer the ship of state. But hold on, it's not a dictatorship. The government's power is balanced by the opposition, who keep them on their toes, scrutinizing every move. It's all very lively, I assure you. Building on our understanding, we explore the concept of the rule of law in Britain. This doesn't imply we're governed by a particularly stern monarch with a penchant for gavels. Rather, it signifies that everyone, from the lowliest peasant, not that we have those anymore, to the Queen herself, is subject to the same set of laws. No one is above the law, no exceptions. This principle is the bedrock of our society, ensuring fairness and equality for all. It's what prevents those in power from running amok and keeps things ticking along rather nicely, wouldn't you say? It's all terribly civilized, really. Next, we examine the cabinet and its quirks. This group of senior ministers, handpicked by the Prime Minister, are the top dogs of the government. They're responsible for different areas like health, education, you name it. Think of them as the directors of a well-oiled, hopefully, machine, each overseeing their own department. Here's where it gets interesting. The cabinet operates on a fascinating principle called collective responsibility. This means they publicly support all government decisions, even if they disagree behind closed doors. It's all about presenting a united front, you see. Of course, there are whispers and disagreements, but that's all part of the fun, isn't it? In this chapter, we discuss parliamentary privilege. Parliamentary privilege. The very phrase conjures up images of clandestine meetings and whispered secrets, doesn't it? In essence, it grants MPs certain legal immunities. Why, you ask? Well, to allow them to speak their minds freely during debates without fear of legal repercussions. Imagine, if you will, an MP unable to criticize a policy for fear of being sued. The very heart of democracy, debate, would be stifled. So privilege ensures that our elected representatives can say what needs to be said, however controversial it may be. Of course, it's not a free-for-all. There are rules to be followed. One nation, one citizen is our next topic. For a nation built on a diverse tapestry of cultures, we Brits have a rather straightforward approach to citizenship, single citizenship. This means whether you're a Londoner born and bred or a recent arrival to our shores, once granted British citizenship, you're one of us, plain and simple. No need for convoluted tiers or classifications, thank you very much. This fosters a sense of unity and belonging, a single identity under which we celebrate our differences. It's all rather heartwarming, wouldn't you say? We now turn our attention to the Speaker's gavel. Picture this, a room full of passionate, opinionated individuals, all vying to be heard. Chaos, you say? Not in the House of Commons, thanks to the Speaker. This impartial figure presides over debates, ensuring order and fair play. Think of them as a referee in a particularly boisterous match. They decide who gets to speak, keep time, and maintain decorum. Woe betide the MP who disobeys the Speaker's rulings, for they have the power to eject them from the House. It's all very entertaining to watch, I assure you. A journey in stages is what we explore next. Ever wondered how an idea, scribbled perhaps on the back of a napkin, becomes law in the UK? Buckle up, because it's a journey with several stages, much like a theatrical production. First, a bill, which is the draft of a law, is introduced in either the House of Commons or the House of Lords. Then it's scrutinised, debated, and possibly amended, like a writer polishing their manuscript. If it survives these rigorous stages in both houses, it receives royal assent from the monarch, a mere formality these days. And voila, it becomes law. It's a testament to our system that such careful consideration is given to each piece of legislation. Section 9 writs the engine of elections. The engine of elections is our next focus. Those exciting times when we, the people, get to choose our representatives. At the heart of this process lies a rather archaic-sounding document, the writ. Essentially, it's a legal order issued by the Crown instructing each constituency to elect an MP. Think of it as the starting pistol for an electoral race. Once the writ is issued, it's all systems go, with candidates campaigning and the public engaging in that most essential civic duty, voting. It's all rather thrilling, really. Section 10. Procedure established by law tradition meets modernity. Here's a phrase that sounds rather self-explanatory, doesn't it? Procedure established by law simply means that any actions taken by the government, particularly those affecting individual rights, must be authorized by law. No room for arbitrary decisions here. Thank you very much. This principle ensures that even in the absence of a single written constitution, our system remains grounded in the rule of law. It's a testament to our legal heritage where tradition and modernity coexist rather harmoniously, wouldn't you say? A tapestry of tradition and evolution is our next topic. Here we delve into the curious and captivating world of the British Constitution. It's a system that, despite its quirks and seeming contradictions, has stood the test of time. This unique blend of tradition, evolution, and a healthy dose of pragmatism continues to shape our nation. It's a living testament to the fact that governance, much like a good cup of tea, is best brewed with a blend of time-honoured practices and a dash of modern sensibility. And there you have it. Rather fascinating, wouldn't you say? The British Constitution, a testament to our enduring ability to muddle through, adapt and evolve. Chin chin.
Inspirations from around the world is what we discuss now. Our Indian constitution has adopted various provisions of the constitution of other countries. Here are these. From the British, we inherited the parliamentary system, a symbol of democratic governance that has been finely tuned to suit our vast and diverse nation. From the United States, we embraced the concept of fundamental rights, ensuring that every citizen enjoys the basic freedoms and protections necessary for a just society. The directive principles of state policy were inspired by Ireland, guiding our lawmakers to create a welfare state aimed at social and economic democracy. The French ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity found a place in our preamble, echoing the revolutionary spirit that binds us as a nation. The concept of a strong, independent judiciary was influenced by Canada, ensuring that the rule of law prevails and justice is accessible to all. From Australia, we borrowed the concurrent list, allowing both the central and state governments to legislate on shared subjects, fostering a balanced federal structure. And from Germany, we took the idea of suspension of fundamental rights during emergency, ensuring that the state can act decisively in times of crisis while maintaining a framework for accountability. This global patchwork, meticulously stitched together, forms the fabric of our Constitution. Each borrowed thread adds strength and resilience, creating a document that is uniquely Indian yet universal in its principles. The Indian Constitution stands as a testament to our ability to learn from the world while forging our own path. It is a living, breathing embodiment of our commitment to democracy, justice, and equality for all. So next time you think of our Constitution, remember the global inspirations that have contributed to its making. It's a beautiful blend of global wisdom and Indian ethos, truly a marvel of modern governance. And there you have it, the fascinating journey of our Constitution, a global patchwork that continues to guide and inspire us. Jai Hind. If you found this journey intriguing, dive deeper into the Indian Constitution. Explore its nuances, understand its principles, and see how it shapes our nation. Your curiosity can lead to a greater appreciation of our democratic heritage. Jai Hind. The Indian Constitution, a beacon of democratic values and human rights, is much more than a static document. It's a living entity, constantly evolving to meet the needs of a dynamic society. Our Constitution, while deeply rooted in Indian ethos, is also a versatile framework that adapts to changing times. One of the most remarkable features of our Constitution is its ability to be amended. Over the years, it has undergone numerous amendments, each one a reflection of the changing aspirations and challenges faced by our nation. This adaptability ensures that the Constitution remains relevant, addressing contemporary issues while staying true to its core principles. Take, for instance, the introduction of the Goods and Services Tax in 2017, a significant economic reform aimed at creating a unified market across the country. This amendment was a testament to our ability to modernize our economic framework while ensuring cooperative federalism. Similarly, the Right to Education Act, which made education a fundamental right for children aged 6 to 14, was a landmark amendment that underscored our commitment to social justice and equality. But it's not just about major reforms. The Constitution also accommodates incremental changes that fine-tune our governance structure, ensuring that it remains effective and efficient. These amendments, both big and small, are a testament to the foresight of our founding fathers who envisioned a constitution that could grow and adapt with the nation. This living nature of our Constitution is what makes it truly remarkable. It is not set in stone, but is a dynamic framework that evolves with the aspirations of its people. It is a document that listens, learns, and grows, ensuring that it remains a true reflection of the will of the people. So, as we continue to navigate the complexities of modern governance, let us remember the adaptability and resilience of our Constitution. It is a living testament to our democratic values, a guiding star that leads us towards a just and equitable society. Soft pause. Let us cherish this living document, for it is not just a set of rules, but a promise of a better future for every citizen.